I don't want to call out the name of the brand, but you know what I'm talking about, right? Diet Dash. Don't drink it. Zero Dash. Don't drink it. It's not doing any good to you. Please, guys, stay away from it. Hi, I'm Smitha Shetty, a lifestyle nutritionist who marries modern science with ancient wisdom. I help my clients overcome lifestyle diseases and go pill-free. In this series called as What's Your Concern?, we are going to discuss various kind of lifestyle diseases where we'll discuss who gets it, how does one get it, and what can be done to resolve it. This piece is going to come every Thursday and I hope to see you there. Biggest myth of diabetes is that sugar se diabetes hota hai. It's not because of the sugar or sugar cane. Diabetes happens because of the fat stored at the wrong place in your body. When I say wrong place, what does it mean? It means your gut area. So your liver, your other organ. Now the thing is that, with time or with age, every organ in our body starts going weak. However, what happens is we are also inactive or we start eating wrong. It's not because you're eating a lot of sugar because of which you're getting diabetes, but it is because you're eating wrong food, wrong kind of oil, wrong kind of ingredients, wrong kind of grains. You're also eating at the wrong time. All this contributes to diabetes. When I say diabetes, what does it mean? It means that, there is too much of blood sugar in your body. Imagine there is a sugary water, like really thick sugar syrup. It's on the table. Who gets attracted to sugar? Ants, right? What will happen to ants? They will get stuck to it. Similarly, what happens is when our body is having too much sugar, like there's too much sugar in the blood, the chemical reactions, what happen, they start performing thoda alag. It affects our eyes, the protein around our eye gets compromised, our organs get compromised, our nerves get compromised. That's how people start losing organ. How do you take care of diabetes? Number one reason is that you have to understand that you have to cut that bad fat in your body where your organs are feeling safe again. One of the most important organ in all this is liver. When you're not taking good quality of fat, liver will produce it by itself. So what is happening? Already it's compromised, already it's stressed, it will go more ballistic. Similarly, if you're not exercising enough, you're not going to lose that extra fat. You're not going to eat right, you're not going to lose that extra fat. If you're not taking care of how your blood sugar is moving in your body, it's not going to work for you. Now, who can get diabetes easily? Number one, you have to understand that genetically, do you have any indication? There's something called as epigenetics. Matlab, aapke 7 generations, that's also our Shastra's talk, that 7 generations ahead of you and 7 generations behind you. They all give you that kind of DNA, and that will structure your own body. However, the contribution of genetic is very low. Of course, stress is one of the most spoken element when it comes to diabetes, because when there is stress, everything is just going off, and that contributes to, a tension in the body, that holds on to more fat, and everything goes for a toss. So if you have diabetes, what you should avoid? Number one, ultra processed food. Anything that you get in packet, which says good for diabetes, you should know that it's not good for you then. Food should be closest to its origin. It's okay to have corn on the cob, but you should not have cornflakes. Ultra processed sugar, that sugar is not going to help you, but sugar cane is not a problem. What you can cut is palm oil food. Anything which comes in your packet is all palm oil se bana hua, so don't eat it. What kind of oil you can have? Coconut oil, groundnut oil, you can have sesame oil, you can have ghee. What does it mean? That you don't have to cut off rice, you don't have to cut off wheat. Make sure you're including a lot of spices in your food. Make sure you're eating a lot of herbs. You have different variety of food which will ensure that, slowly and steadily that fat we were talking about gets cleansed. When a person thinks that he is diabetic, they start seeing that what are the replacement they can have. So one of the things they do is they go to sugar-free tablets or sugar-free grass and stevia, all of these. Then what happens with these stuff? You need filler to make it better or taste better. What do you think people are adding into it? These companies are adding into it more chemicals and more stuff which is going to destroy your system. Not just system, in fact, science is saying that it affects your DNA as well. So if you want to really manage your diabetes better, please avoid everything that says sugar-free. In fact, eat sugar. When I say sugar, I'm talking about sweetness. So which can come from your jaggery, it can come from khand, it can come from mishri, it can come from dates, it can come from so many varieties, honey, but you have to learn how to manage it properly, consume it properly. I request that please do not fall into this trap of sugar-free biscuits, sugar-free khari, sugar-free dairy, sugar-free whatever. Work on label reading. थोड़ा पलट के देख लो यार उसमें क्या लिखा है. You will understand that when someone says wheat biscuit, you will know that it barely has any wheat. Same goes for your soft drinks. Ideally, you should avoid all kind of soft drinks because it's not doing any good to you. So ensure that you are not falling for diet. I don't want to call up the name of the brand, but you know what I'm talking about, right? Diet dash. Don't drink it. Zero dash. Don't drink it. It's not doing any good to you. Please guys, stay away from it. Choose natural sweeteners. Learn to manage your diabetes better. Seek professional help who can actually help you reverse diabetes. All you need to do is that move out from one zone of eating wrong to good zone, and of course add exercise, add sleeping on time, add managing your stress better. All of these things will definitely help. When I'm talking about exercise, what you need to do is that you have a company or accountable partner with whom you're partnering and exercising on a regular basis. Make sure that you are adding yoga so that you are meditating and letting that stress go away, and reverse your diabetes, guys. It's not so difficult, trust me.